Communication between the players and the development team is key for a healthy game, and Square Enix does plenty of it. Although we get more chuckles from Yoshi P than we do get exact details, the live letter does give us a nice taste of things to come. My name is Sheil, and today we're going to go over some of the important answered questions to the live letter posted on August 7th, 2019. If you don't know what the live letter is, the development team at Square Enix goes over and answers a lot of questions that have been asked on the forums. For the sake of time, we're not going to go over all 70 questions, but with that being said, we're going to avoid any questions related to buffs or nerfs on classes, questions related to the dev's favorite characters, and completely avoid any spoiler related questions. If you do want to read the whole live letter, the link will be posted in the description below. The major updates made to PvP in 5.0 and 5.0.5 has gotten people wondering if there was any plans and adjustments to PvP. The answer we received was that they're going to introduce a new PvP content that the devs are calling Seal Rock 2, and each job will also receive up to 16 actions. This is planned to be released in 5.1, but may have some delays due to the situation. The trust system was introduced in 5.0, and one of the questions was asked if we could bring our trust system into 5.1 content. In addition, there was a request to see some new champions to fight alongside with. The development team did have ideas to fight old primals with our trust system and do main story quest roulette as a 4-man dungeon, but they could not possibly add all of our favorite heroes into the system. While progressing the MSQ in 5.1, you will be able to bring your trust party with you, so you don't have to worry about leveling them up through the trust system right now. A beast tribe has also been confirmed to be released in 5.1, and will consist of either the Namu or the Dwarves, and have speculations of the Voth. We do not know which one will be released first, or which one will be the hub for the disciplines of war and magic, or the disciplines of hand and land just yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. The next question we saw worth mentioning was the loot system in Savage and the fear of disagreements between pickup groups. Many players do not have a static raid group and are worried about never receiving loot. The dev team countered that question with a simple flip of the question and saying there's a chance you could win everything in a pickup group, and the current system is still superior than any changes they have come up with, so we won't be seeing any loot system changes in the hardest raid difficulty. In addition, with the introduction to more jobs, we seem to have a larger pool for a desired weapon in extremes, and was asked if there could be a system similar to Eden's Savage coffer system. The dev team discussed this before patch 5.0 and felt that the difficulty of extremes provided the ability to run the encounter multiple times, and felt that you could get whatever you want after 10 runs. If your weapon hasn't dropped, you are guaranteed your weapon from the totems. When doing fates in the new Shadowbringers zones, you receive a currency called bicolored gemstones. After doing dozens of them, you tend to cap out quickly. The dev team does feel that this is an inconvenience while ranking up, and will consider adjusting the cap in the future. One person asked, is there any feature to recruit or search for free companies or even community groups other than the current free company and link shells? The dev team has already come up with a system called circles, and are less restrictive for the current activities than link shells are, and you could use the system as a customer list. This will be added in 5.1, and the team hopes to cover it more in the next live letter. For anyone that has leveled up multiple jobs, we have all heard of the Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High. Our next question is straightforward. Will we see a new deep dungeon? The response we got was not surprising. It's still a secret. We are nearly 50% through the live letter, and we finally get a question towards crafting. Desynthesis takes a lot of time and effort to require the certain skill. However, the returns don't really meet the expectations. Is there any major changes to desynthesis in the future? The dev team has confirmed that they will be making a huge change to the disciplines of hand and land systems. In 5.1, desynthesis rates will be changed to 100% guaranteed. No more leveling up skills for desynthesis. This will be for a surplus of things that you have, and that is the plan that they want to go with moving forward. In addition, we'll be seeing some recipe balances as Weaver recipes cost greater amounts of materials than other recipes. There's also been frustrations about mobs around nodes, especially unspoiled nodes. If you happen to pull a mob while engaged with an unspoiled node, you will be attacked and the node will despawn. The team will be making changes in 5.1 to stealth, including being ignored while mounted. More info about this will be in the future. Inventory management has always been a daily task, multiple jobs, multiple sets, and a massive amount of junk. With the addition of more jobs, players have asked if there can be an increase in armory space. Unfortunately, the team has no simple solution, and it is in fact a data issue in which the character carries, and I quote, "When the player carries around a large amount of data and teleports all over the place, this increases the amount of data being transferred and increases the server load. This does not mean that it's off the table, but we won't be seeing it added in the future." With the ability to world visit, hunt trains have been a very popular thing to farm. So popular, it's hard for people that don't want to follow the train to even get a chance at a single hunt. A player has asked if there will be any adjustments to hunts. The team acknowledged the issue and feels over time it will gradually slow down. The expansion is still new, and many players are still gearing up other jobs, so we won't be seeing any changes to hunts anytime soon. There are currently 2 extremes in patch 5.0, and it has been confirmed that there will be an extreme added in 5.1 for the dying gas. And last but not least, our upcoming Alliance raid will be, as confirmed in the previous live letters, for patch 5.1. There will be many items up for grabs and glamour, especially some brand new weapon models. The team has stated that they will have a guest for the next live letter for 5.1. I hope this overview of the live letter has helped you understand some of the upcoming changes to Final Fantasy XIV, and if you feel any other questions should have been mentioned or excited about the ones that we picked, let us know in the comments section below, or better yet, consider joining our Discord to keep the conversation going after the video is over. My name is Sheil, and whether it's magic, mystery, or mayhem, remember, Yoshi P has still not leveled the Blue Mage.